What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We have a real game, unlike what you saw before, and it turns out security not as visible on the deck that really needs it. Yeah, Shake Shack, Shakkoumon loop, Anja loop, however you want to call it. We're gonna go pitch for a scatter. I think that was a core that was pitched. And we're going to get Digimon Emperor down just to try and make Abbaddomon's life a little bit more miserable. Obviously going to gain back one off that TK. And this time, you know, it was great the first time, we do it the second time. This time we pitch off a Raremon. We're going to go into the Abbaddomon, you know, kind of expensive Evo. It's just about trying to play around the Digivolve. Looks like we are going to get the Angemon out of security. You could have seen that coming. And then wants to load the Venusmon, but... not the Venus, the Minervamon, but she is a virus, so cannot be loaded in. So we're going to swing, burn, and then we are going to redirect. We're actually bigger than it, so ends up burning again, burns the TK, and then we are going to Pegasus, and then we do get to make Shakkoumon here. So going to get to load Pegasus to bottom of security, burn the top. Both players burn one, and then Angemon was burned out of security, so we get the Abbaddomon off this. So we're going to go searching, finds an angel and TS. Then we're going to make Minervamon, which is going to give us our Abbaddomon for next turn. Swing, and then we get to play out the Angemon, and then we're going to send that thing in for Alliance, minus 4k into the Abbaddomon. Actually, no minus 4k, because security, I guess, was not removed from. So we just get the redirect there. So we end up getting away with it because he digivolved the wrong target, trying to make sure that we didn't get recursion, which makes sense. And we're just gonna, you know, make a scatter mode here, and then we're not really in a position to try and extend off here. We're one turn behind, so we're just gonna establish the Congo here. This is to stop 3 of those bodies from being able to go into security. I also could not remember if Shaq was 8 play costs or 7. I'm going to hit him with the Congo, cannot load into security outer sources, so he's just going to take the burn one, ends up burning himself. And then we do get just like full cleared by the Digivolve and the minus 4 off the Shakko, so does full clear us, but I think he's down to 0 security now, or 1 security. Okay, now we're down to 0. Going to go in with the Abbaddomon. Do hit a boost off the second one. One lost security. Is he going to send the Shakko in, or is he just going to hold us? Going to correct the training, evolve into Minerva, and that's going to give reboot blocker to everything. And we're going to put the Pegasusmon down, and then end up passing to memory. So we do have reboot here. We do have our last egg for cost 5 reduction. We do Digivolve the Minerva, and we actually have game here, but I'm a dog. So scramble into either level 6 wins the game. If I go into Ghoulmon here, this goes in, nothing has blocker, we swing the last and we have game. If I go into the Abbaddomon and then Parabolic Junk and then play the Ghoulmon, it passes 1, then gain back 2, go to 1, then we have the rush body that swings, and this way it would also be able to potentially eat the blocker. So I instead do neither and end up not establishing lethal at all. So yeah, just pop a Abbaddomon, kind of beefed it. So he could have made this pretty hard to lose if he had established the Grizzlymon that was in hand, which is just like blocker on body. But I also should have won the damn game when I had the option to. Just didn't see it until it was far too late. Also just did not do the memory correctly. Could not path that maths correctly. He passed me 1 too few. So I just simply did not get away with it. But, and my dog. No redirects here, no anything, so we're going to swing the level 4. We do have a block on the Ghoulmon, so it's going to eat the level 4, crack the training, go into Minerva. Minerva brings back Angemon. And then we're going to swing the rookie. to make it so the Abbaddomon core will just pop the rookie during the attack. It means we don't have to burn the block. We haven't unsuspend. We have 2 blocks here, but the problem is because we weren't able to use the redirects, like we weren't able to establish the body with the redirects, we don't have as much defensive profile here. So block unsuspend. Into the Grizzly. The Andromon was played this turn, so I think he just has to swing with the Pegasus, which is a block, and then the DNA into Sylphie is going to be enough to clear and take game 1.
Chat, I ain't gonna front. It's hot. So I want to eat ice cream. That's way too many calories, so we're gonna fix that and get... Oh, whoa. Use my link in the description. And is we're gonna make 2 ice creams today using our Ninja Creamy. We're gonna do one that's a fruity one, and then one for you chocolate enjoyers. Make use of terriermon protein powder. Again, you get 10% off with my link in the description. Alright, so for the fruit one, we're gonna do this one first. You're gonna want some strawberries. You can either do 200 grams, but we're gonna do a couple of mixed fruits here. So some raspberries up in here, and yo, it's summer, so passion fruit time. Wash your fruit though, don't be nasty. I'm gonna do as much strawberries as I've got left in the punnet that didn't vex me with how off they are. Like, I know the joke is like that little fruits go off mad quick or whatever, but like, Costco fruits ain't all that. So what's that, 100, 125? Like, it's high key unacceptable. I threw away like a third of this punnet. We got it Saturday, it's Tuesday the day I'm recording this. Ridiculous, man. 1 passion fruit. 8 grams of sweetener, and I'm using erythritol. You can use whatever you want. I think erythritol has the best aftertaste, or like the least offensive aftertaste. You should use some xanthan gum here if you're like me and don't have xanthan gum on you. I'm just using a little bit of syrup as a binder. It's not the same thing, but like needs must in it. And then for your protein powder, since we're not trying to turn this into like a Black Forest one, like that Black Forest cheesecake I made, just 1 full scoop of vanilla protein powder, or if you use the Tekken 8 King Strawberry Slam protein powder, you can get extra strawberry up in here. 225 of your milk of choice. Obviously, skimmed is great. We're gonna do half skimmed, fat-free. Obviously, if you want to go like as close to vegan as possible, then yeah, you know. We get this into the blender. If you do take like a little finger test and it does taste too sweet, congratulations, it's now actually sweet enough. It's gonna get less sweet when it freezes. So we're gonna stick that in the freezer and come back to it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I ate this whole pint of ice cream. I forgot to record the blending or what it looks like in hand. Take this picture though. Yeah, just blend on the light ice cream setting once, and you should be Gucci. Whilst the second game gets shuffled up for, I want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. As a reminder, your support goes a long way to helping me do what I do daily here for Digital Monsters. At the top, we do have our ultimates: the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, Brad, King of Knights, Sacred Armour, and Zachariah Nolan, and Rich Life. Then for our champions, we'll come back to them later because we've got our security set and we are going straight in with the One Choke Soundbirdmon. Do like going first with a Abbaddo because there is the chance to not pass 3. And sometimes you just find it. End up getting 3 back from the memory setter. So we are going to take the Minerva out, and then we're just going to spend 2 on the scatter, pitch to draw 2, and then we need to give ourselves the Digivolve protection. So we're going to actually burn a rare here. And that is going to matter. I think I picked up the rare a little too early, but Abbaddomon going to get the double pickup. Going to go for another Soundbirdmon here. And I think in my hand I thought I had another rare. Going to swing in 8/7, so big enough, don't float. And then we're going to use the Ghoulmon to pass 3. Ghoulmon is going to pop the Abbaddomon, and then we do get to float into a scatter mode from this position as well. So we establish a 4 body. Passed over 3, so is going to get that free Evo into Angemon. Then we're going to play the Abbaddomon. Does pick up the Sylphie. Do have a training, so we can actually kind of extend from here potentially. We're going to swing in, -3, and then uses the Nyaro. I redirect into a body, which burns another, and then the Angemon that was in there plays the Abbaddomon, which gives him the search, which helps him fight exactly what he needs. So what I should have done here is redirect into the Abbaddomon in order to deny the burn. In theory. This way I did get a burn. He has Blinding Ray in his hand. You can see it. I can see it from here. I did not know that from the other side of the table. So, like, he simply wanted it more. Although he is still on a little bit of a scuffed line. Gonna take the pop into the Ghoulmon. Or the minus into the Ghoulmon. Then we're going to do Blinding Ray. So we do lose a TK in the process. But we have enough memory to make Minerva, which is then going to give us our Angemon. This also insulates against the Ghoulmon. Because we're -4 off of this, another burn, another Abbaddomon played off of the last Angel loaded. He's done most of the work for us, but he is going to swing in for 3 checks because did not block that. Simply did not realize it was 3, but yeah, he realized he doesn't have anything further than that, so we are going to scoop up for a 3rd and final game. Now this means we do actually get to say thank you to our champions. After this little back and forth, showing some intricate gameplay, some control versus donkey roll aggro. We got Shinikari DHM, Andy Fing, Benji Gibber, Kenneth Smith, Tomato FGC, Kragan Security, Stephen Holgen, Epsilon Cross, Pap, Kava, Samuel Larson, Monsai Beard, Harlequin, Vivokazis, Donkey, Top, Scott Montier, Joseph Vang, and Soy Sauce. As that we got security set on one side, but I am certainly not happy with my hands, so yeah. We'll continue shuffling, and I'll say thank you to our rookies. Turtle Sovereign, Balfi, Marcio, Gretzi, Brando, Kessa, Z-Slasher, Silver Chariot, Sandra PS, Metallica, La Oldcrest, Random Factor, Sleeping Squid, Wolver Valkes, and Midroll. Hopefully we'll get to see some of y'all at UKG. And looks like we're going to get Abbaddomon plus Chartreuse, and I am going to Congo in order to tell that Abbaddomon to kick rocks. However, could not have possibly foreseen that there was a second Chartreuse, so spent the Congo. And now he has Abbaddomon into infinity. Double boost. He just has everything. Get the load in. Yeah, really unfortunate because, like, obviously if I had Congo for this turn, we're chilling. But, like, how could I possibly have foreseen that his hand was Abbaddomon double boost? He did say I'll simply be him, and I thought that maybe it was a greedy hand. I didn't think greed was going to be double consistency option. We're just off to the races. Shako into Anja. Minerva, bring back an Anja for the draw. Chooses to go for the Abbaddomon just to get consistent search. Gonna swing. Goodbye, Angemon. Checks in for 2. Gonna go Angemon. He actually is potentially, I think he DNA'd the wrong thing here. This is going to be 2 with the Sylphie. We still have 2 boosts, Omega lol. Yeah, we have double boost here, but I think he DNA'd the wrong body. I think he potentially had lethal if he had it. You can see me trying to get my scatter mode set up just so that way I can try and make an assembly body. But yeah, we're just going to go for a 1 choke, make it as miserable as possible. Gonna go 0 cost, and then we're going to Parabolic Junk. We are gonna just go for a collision swing first. Just, you know, do you want to barrier this? Or are you just gonna let it go? Yeah, lets it go. Makes it so when the Ghoulmon comes down, it's only gonna pop the Sylphie, but the problem is obviously we're not able to keep turn. If we were able to keep turn, then we'd be able to potentially pop both of these, because then we'd be able to try and crash into Minerva, which would have been cool, because we'd be able to go pop, crash, go. But unfortunately, we do not have it. We only have 1 singular blocker, no security, and there's a really, really large insulated swing coming our way. Going to get a body played. The Electromon isn't really going to matter, but we do get the Abbaddomon as well. Double pick up here, and this really makes it so when our Ghoulmon blocks, it's only going to take out one of the little bodies, doesn't even come close, and it is going to be a Shakkoumon to finish the game. So if you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We've got Bears having a run back against Shaq after this. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday, and as always, happy yourselves. a damn good one.